welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I thought I'd do my evening routine. So the kids are in bed. It is currently about 10 o'clock and basically I'm ready to go to bed. The first thing I do before coming upstairs is I take my medication, because all my meds are to take at night time because it's just easier. The daily meds that I have to take every single day, I take them before coming upstairs. And I'm not wearing makeup today, but if I did, this would be the time that I'd take it off, obviously. So I'm just coming into the ensuite, but because I'm not wearing any, I'm still gonna do like my skincare routine. Yeah, if I was taking my makeup off, I would use the Micellar cleansing water. For some reason I think it's rose water, but it doesn't actually say. It's just, it says it's for sensitive skin, so I use this one. I used to use the one with the oil like a year or so ago, but I've stopped using that now, and I just use one of the like washable pads with it. Take my glasses off. And then I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to show you the full bottle because it's upside down. It says here, it's a Pure Active Sensitive Anti-Blemish Clarifying Tonic. You are meant to use it with another wipe, but I don't like wasting wipes, using two wipes for just, you know, one day. So I always put it on with my hands. I've noticed since lockdown, I mean now it's not so bad, is I've always had dry skin, always, but since lockdown I think it's because I don't seem to do anything with it. I'll leave it. My skin got really oily and then spotty, so I kind of went to like a spotty skin / dry skin routine. So yeah, that's on my face. It dries pretty quickly. That's the thing I've noticed with blemish stuff, because they kind of get rid of the oil, they make your skin very dry. So I'm going to be using this. This is also meant to fight spotty skin. I can never say it. Salicylic. This. I used to use the see better. I used to use the original one, but they stopped making this one. The hyaluronic acid one. That's the one. They still do that one, which is for dry skin. But this one's like I said for blemishes and stuff. So I'm just gonna I never put this on my hands because it's like a basically you just press that in and use everything in there. Just because of it just soaks so fast. I apologise for all the mess. Not need to really reorganise the bathroom, especially this bit up here, but it's just easier to reach when it's here. I'm in front of the mirror. So yeah, this just soaks so fast into the hands. It doesn't soak so fast into my face, but it does my hands. So I think it's because I put more than I meant to on. You're only meant to put like 2 or 3 drops on, but I put the whole thing. So I put like 4 or 5 drops on my face. So whilst that's soaking in, I brush my teeth. Now that's all sorted, I'm going to just put some moisturiser on using the Poundland one because I love it and it's cheap. So I'm just going to pop some of that on my face. Then on in. Yeah, I thought I'd share my evening routine. I think it's been a really long time, plus I've changed quite a few things. That's been very beneficial for me. Yeah, I'll basically show you when I get to it, but it's been helping me because of sleep. I don't really go to sleep very easily, and I think if anyone else is in the same situation I'm in, where they're finding going to sleep quite difficult, it will help because, well, I've recently been diagnosed with fibro, even though I've had symptoms of it like for the past 4 years, around about 4 or 5 years, and basically sleeping is like a difficult thing. Even though at night time I take the highest dose of amitriptyline that I can take for pain. If you take, basically I'm on the highest dose for pain. If I take any more, I am able to take more than what I take, but it then turns into an antidepressant. So the amount that I'm on is the maximum amount that I'm allowed to be on for pain. And because of the dose, it also works as a sedative and makes you very tired. That's the reason why we take it at night time, because if you take it through the day, then you're just completely zonked. It takes a while for it to kick in, and I could literally be in bed on my phone for like an hour or something, and if the other half comes to bed at the same time as me, which it doesn't, it comes to bed a little bit later, he has the telly on. And years ago, I used to be able to fall asleep with the telly on, but now I cannot, because I find it difficult to fall asleep. I don't put the telly on because it distracts me and it keeps me up. So yeah, that's a no-go. So I always prefer to come to bed a little bit earlier, and the husband snores. So if I come to bed a little bit earlier, I'll be asleep by the time he comes to bed, and then his snoring won't bother me and the TV won't bother me. So yeah, tips for if you've got loud snoring husbands or partners, just go to bed before them. By the time they come to bed and you're asleep, the snoring doesn't affect you. That's what I say. So yeah, now that moisturizer's all absorbed, I'm going to take it back into there and do some of my hair. I recently been doing the curly girl method. Well, not curly girl method, I've been doing something similar to it basically, and that video should be coming out very soon. I've still got some days left of it. Basically it's going to be like a wavy hair journey, because I've not got curly hair, I've got wavy hair. Basically I find kind of like a nice routine with my hair, where I kind of took it up today because I just spent most of the day editing and stuff. That's why I've got the makeup on, so it's a bit of a mess. I do not like coming to bed without brushing my hair, and with the curly girl method you're only meant to brush it once, but I brush it at night time as well. So I'm going to show you what I do at night time, to kind of like, yeah, I pretty much do most of it like I do in the morning, but I kind of do most of it at night. It doesn't really make sense, but basically every morning, because if you brush your hair when it's curly, you just, like my hair is now poofs, even though I've not brushed it, and you wet it and put product on it to kind of like get the style and the curls and stuff back. But I do it pitched at night time and then sleep with it slightly damp, and then in the morning I just kind of fix it up the way it needs fixing up. So when I am on the school run, it doesn't take me ages to wet my hair, set it and put product in it and everything like that. I just kind of have to fix bits that need fixing that might have slapped on funny, and that's basically it. So I found this way works loads better for me. My hair was not feeling it today. So this is a spray bottle with some water, and I've also popped a bit of this hair food in it. There's not much left, it really needs filling back up again. But yeah, I'm not gonna spray loads of water, I'm just gonna spray a bit. You're meant to like have your hair drenched when you brush it, but I don't want it drenched, especially if I go to sleep. My hair takes forever. I was having this conversation with my hairdresser because I had it cut the other day, obviously just in time for lockdown, and yeah, we basically said that I have like fine hair, but I have a lot of hair, so it's not thick. I mean, it's not thin, but it's not the thick. Yeah, it takes absolutely forever to dry, especially when I'm sleeping. If I put my hair in like a plait or something when it's wet and then go to sleep, it would still be wet in the morning. So that's why I'm not absolutely drenching my hair, but enough to. Anything about spray bottles, I spray everything around me. So even like the telly, no mirror. I am going to put some of this in. It's a 3-in-1 hair mask. It's amazing. It's the banana one. I really want to try the coconut one, but it says it's for like unruly hair and frizzy hair. I might just try it because I like the smell of coconut, but yeah. So basically
it's natural. I use a shampoo and conditioner now as well, and it's really good. It's a 3-in-1, so you can use it as a conditioner, as a hair mask, or a leave-in conditioner. And what I find that it does is it separates your hair quite well. So what I tend to do is use it as a hair mask. Obviously, even though it suggests you use it, I'm not putting a line by the way, I literally grab the tiniest bit and then rub it in my hand. You're meant to put it in wet hair and leave it in there, but I don't. I put it in dry hair and smother it in, and I noticed it was kind of, as it was like drying and not clumpy, but it was making my hair clump together. But yeah, basically it kind of works as a way to kind of like help make my hair clump together. I know it's kind of strange that you want your hair to clump together, but when you have it curly you want it clumped together. So you've got kind of like bigger, not bigger waves, but if you've got like little ones that go everywhere, they seem to be just crazy. Like if I do this and then diffuse it, I've got little tiny bits and I hate it. So yeah, and you're only meant to brush it when it's got conditioner in, so that's another thing. So this is kind of like a cheap way of doing it. My hair's not soaked, but it's got conditioner in. Or a leave-in shampoo, but I need to go grab my bonnet. So one thing I definitely recommend is a bonnet. I'm going to put a bit more water in there because there's a lug here, but it's quite dry. Basically, I've heard about like silk pillows and stuff like that and never really thought much of it. But then when I did this curly girl method, people were suggesting how to sleep to help your hair. And I was finding in the morning my hair would be in a massive knot at the back, just because of sleeping. People put it in like a bun on top of their head, but my hair kind of like sets in a good way, so if I put my hair in a big bun, I'll have kinks in it, even probably if I wet it. So I didn't want to do that, and so I read about a bonnet, and like a silky bonnet, so your hair's, the silkiness is inside, and that seems to just work really well. And this is the same for, obviously when I'm wetting it, so there's just some bits that are not very wet. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to brush it. Like, I've got like sort of wavy hair, so I mean if you've got curly hair then I probably wouldn't really recommend doing what I'm doing, but wavy hair, it's fine. Why do I keep missing pieces of hair? I think I need to get some more water in this. Definitely need to get some tomorrow. But yeah, this is the reason why I don't do it in the morning, because how long it's taken me just to brush it. That's another thing they say with the curly girl method, when I comb it. But no way am I doing that. I've tried combs before and yeah, it just doesn't work. So I use the brush. Right. So what I'm going to do now is, I can actually move the camera down, but I'm just going to sit at the edge of the bed and use a bit of this. It's called Catwalk Tiggy. I think it's Tiggy, isn't it? It's a hair amplifier. It's basically like a gel. So you can either use like a mousse or a gel, but I really like this. Just grabbed my bonnets. Apologise for the squeaky bed. It's annoying. So yeah, I'm just going to put a couple of, usually 2 to 3 pumps of this. Oh, my side's a bit wet from the spray. And yeah, then just kind of like squish my hair up to make it a bit curly, and then stick the bonnet on. It's not damp. Well, I won't say it's soaking, it's slightly damp. I really would like it a little bit wetter, to be honest. Might go in, refill this. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is just pop some of this in and kind of like poof it out. And I need to move this slightly more down. Because I flip my hair over, because I struggle a lot with my arms. Like I said, with having fibro, I struggle with my knee, my shoulders. So I have my head like this. It is difficult. So for long periods of time anyway. So flipping over actually helps. Can't do that for a long time either because it hurts my neck. But it's fine and I get it done quite quickly. So yeah, I'm going to flip this over, scrunch it up and put like maybe 2 to 3 pumps of this in it. So yeah, that is my scrunching done. You can't really see it because it's quite dark. The waves and stuff. So do that. But yeah, I might quickly stick some at the back because I always tend to miss the back for some strange reason. If you notice as well, I was kind of doing you kind of do that around it, so you're meant to kind of like mask it and cover it. So what I'm going to do now is quickly going to buff it up again, and then stick it in the bonnet, and then I put the bonnet on. So yeah, I'm going to stick that on now. I'm going to sit on the bed and do it. Yeah, I'm going to puff it up a little bit, and like I said, just stick it in. I look a bit crazy now. But trust me, it is better. It's like silky on the outside and on the inside. If you notice, I didn't shove it like all in and then put it on. I did it like gently so it can take a natural hold to my curls, to my waves, and it's pretty much all up here. So it's all here, so when I sleep it's not going to get squished on by my head. So yeah, I'm going to go over here now. The next thing I'm going to do is what's been helping me sleep. I look pretty crazy. I'm going to turn the light off in a second, and what I've been doing is doing sleep meditation. Basically a few weeks ago when I was in COS, I had an update on my Fitbit app because I have Fitbit, and basically they added mindfulness on there, and I didn't really think anything of it, but I thought, oh, that'd be quite nice to use. And at the minute they've got a 90-day free trial, so I don't have to pay for 3 months. So basically I aim of doing 5 of those a week, but I do it every single night before bed. Sometimes I'll do it in the morning if I need a bit of like a push, where you can have like loads of different ones. I'll show you. So you've got just normal, I can't really focus on it, but mindfulness minutes, and you've got meditation for sleep, meditation for stress, body positive, meals. Like, it's really good. Like, if you know you shouldn't really be eating and you know you're not hungry, like, you listen to it, and it's about listening to your body. So like turning off all your senses around you and just, yeah. And then there's morning ones. Some of them are like get you motivated, and some are just like gratefulness and stuff. So then you've got relaxing sound ones, stories for sleep. Oh, I didn't realise I had stories. Not bothered about a story though. And then you've got your free ones at the bottom. So these ones that it comes with, which I was doing when I first started, until I ended up getting the free 90-day. So yeah, I'm going to go and do my oh, it looks so orange. My favourite one, which is it's a sleep one, but it's the quickest one. You can favourite them as well, so if you want to keep going back to the same ones. For me, I might change the nighttime one, like if I come to bed earlier, but this one is it 5 or 7 minutes? I'm trying to find it. Do want that one. Sleep, here we go. It's basically to help you go down to sleep, wind down to sleep or something like that. Oh, it's 7 minutes, prepare for sleep. And it's kind of strange because it's just a person talking with no music, so I don't know when it's done, and I'll sit there expecting them, because it's not like they just carry on talking. Let's say like breathe and relax. They'll stop talking for a minute or 30 seconds or something, and then they'll start talking again, and yeah, and then near the end I'm just like expecting them to talk again, but because I'm like so relaxed and calm, I'm like falling to sleep. So I like kind of have to like wake myself up just to, well, I don't really have to, but I wear headphones just so to take the headphones out. So I'm going to do this sleep meditation now. I highly recommend it. I know it sounds crazy because I thought it was crazy, but it really does help if you struggle to fall asleep. There's different ones on here as well. It's like a relaxing body scan, so you kind of like control your thoughts to different areas of your body and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to do that one, turn the light off, plug my earphones in and listen to this.